Hello, traders. I want to talk a little bit about today's price action. This is micro Nasdaq. We opened right here, pushed down, up in that first 1 minute candle, both directions. Eventually trickled up and took out this. We took out this 4 hour high right away. Pushed a little higher, lower high, fair value gap to the downside. And we pushed through the low of that first 1 minute candle. We tried to get back up into it here and again here and here and here and here and here, but we never could make it. Selling at the top of these wicks right here would be a fantastic idea, but we are near settlement, so I could understand why you would be apprehensive about that. And then we push a little bit lower. Took out this liquidity here. This might be an opportunity for a long. That's what I thought. And I did get long. But when I got smoked here, I reversed my position and I caught that nice move down. So, first minute candle did work again. We broke below it, we stayed below it. And we went way down. Now, this is the chop zone. This is the let's steal everybody that made money on this way down. Let's steal their money right here. This took an hour, about an hour and a half, maybe. And the whole move started right here. It's 10:30. By 11:30, it was done. Yeah, that's 11:30. Okay, and then we chopped here for 4 freaking hours. My hypo is that we would trade into this blue box, and we just now made it in MOC. And so I'm going to talk to you about how to navigate this area right here. Okay. The first thing, we took out 24.8. That's a psych level. So I'm still expecting it to go here. So I'm short. My bias is short here. I wouldn't want to buy. I wouldn't want to buy down here at all because I'm still expecting it to go here. But up here in this section would be a good sell opportunity. I actually had an order to go short right here above these two because that's a 15-minute high. And we went to there, took that by a tick, and then fell out of bed for this last push down. But this is 4 hours worth of price movement. I would not sit here and watch it. I would do exactly what I did, put an order to go long at the place where you might think it's going to pull back to. Small stop loss, 10, 15 points max. And then if it takes it, it's a cheap trade. You were wrong, no big deal. But if it works out in your favor, you've had a 10, 15 point stop loss on NQ, which is super cheap, and you just made 200 points or more. So if I would have just had it right there, right above that high, I would have banked on this trade. Look at this. I would just go into the top of this box right here. That's all I was hoping for. So that's 183 points. And so on one micro, it'd be 400 if it was 200 points. So minus $360 to right there. $360, $364 to be exact. If I just put a limit order to go short at the high of that wick. And I would have maybe $20 on the risk. And that's just with one micro. So, yeah. My hypo did pan out. Once again, I felt like I knew where the market was going, but I missed that trade. I did catch this one, so I'm not complaining. I did catch that move. I didn't catch it right away. I did the Watusi, thought we were going up, and then I got ripped. So I had to catch it from about here down. But I did catch a nice trade, made up that $100 I lost right there, and it just ripped down. But even in that situation, if you believe the market's going down, where at this point you would have no belief of that. But if you were to sell short at the top of the range, at least it would be a cheap trade. So keep that in mind. If you got caught up in this washing machine and thought it was going to go somewhere, Yeah, the only place it's going is this is a gap in price action on the 4 hour chart, and that's why I had it marked. And that's why when we started falling out of bed, I was thinking that's where we'd trade to, and sure enough, that's where we went. It's kind of weird if you look at it on this time frame; it's not there yet. But if you look at it on the 1 minute time frame, it's already been there and done that. Why is that? That's crazy. Hmm. Now is that all we want when we go up from now for MOC? I don't know. I'm not taking any trades on it, but just wanted to show you that. Hope you had a good day today. Please, if you have not already, like the videos, subscribe to the videos, comment on the videos. That's the only way that YouTube will refer them to other people is if you're hitting the like button and you're making some comments. So put in there, if you did good today, let me know